Lesson of the Seasons, inspiration by Jim Rohn. The seasons, the nature is our great teachers. And today, this session, I'm very glad to have this conversation with all of you about our life seasons that affect our body, our business, our relationship, our happiness, and our entire journey in life. Now, we all go through the seasons. The summer, the winter, the spring, to autumn. Whether you like it or not, we all experience at some point of our life, even within one day. Now, maybe we prefer one to the other. Say, springtime is beautiful. I mean, the birds sing, the flowers, the leaves, the plants, they all come to life. We love it. And summertime is great, but not too much. You know, and then harvest time, the autumn. And of course, especially when this is good harvest, we want more. What about winter? Skip it. Now, this sounds really ridiculous, but this is how we behave sometimes in our life. Through the hardship, you know, the dark nights, the adversity, the challenges, the death, we might go into a state of saying, why me? It's difficult. It's sad. Well, we can have all this emotion. And the thing is, just like Jim reminds us, you just can't change it. It's the seasons. There's a cycle. There's a rhythm. Now, it sounds like, what can we do then? If we can't change it, the power is what Jim reminds us. Deep inside each of us, as human beings, we have the right, we have the strength, and we are born with that power to make choices, to make changes. And Jim is so amazing. He talked about the trees. We are not the trees. Of course, I love tree, but it is just an analogy. If you don't like it, unlike the tree, we can move. And Jim also talked about the goose, you know, the flying bird, the migration bird. At some point in winter, they will fly south, one direction, no change. Now, that's the power of nature. The analogy means we are not a goose, and the goose only one direction. But as human beings, we can exercise the power of choice, the power of change that can dramatically turn your life around. Now, there's a Chinese saying that this is like this. 差之毫厘，謬之千里. What it means is just one tiny change of degree. And as you go along the path, along the way, with that one tiny change, the end result can be 1,000 miles difference. Wow. So we can exercise, as human beings, the power of change. Following this, I'm going to share with you the opportunity, the learning, and what we can be inspired by all the 4 seasons. So let's start with winter. And that is how Jim started the lesson from the seasons. Winter is darkness, is challenge, is even death, disease, tragedy. And sometimes we don't understand why. It is in this dark time that it seems that it will never end. And we have sometimes even get, totally stuck, nowhere to go, nothing to do. It can be political, it can be climatical, it can be global issue, it can be like family issues, relationship, physical challenges. And then Jim said, that is the promise of the season. Time will heal. night will be followed by morning, light, sun. And at one time, it was a powerful training by Jim. We all stood up and we were in tears when Jim said, winter will pass and spring will come. And that is the promises of the seasons. Simple short sentences. And we were just overwhelmed and overpowered with this wisdom, with this promise. We were in tears, we hugged each other. It was at the moment. And that stayed with many of us for days, for weeks, for months, for years. And what a powerful reminder. So, next time, or even you are going through a dark time, tell yourself and know that spring will come. Now, Jim said, just remember this, the time, the promises, and at the same time, know that inside you, whether you know it or not, you know, you don't know it, we have the strength with the power to overcome whatever that come your way. And there's nothing that is too big that we can't handle it. It doesn't mean that you need to do something about it. It might be. It may be you just let go. To put it aside and breathe in and let go. It can be just as simple as that. And time will pass. I got through so many winters, so many dark nights. And looking back, of course at that time I said, oh my God, how can I go through this? Sleepless nights. But looking back, it's past. And I become stronger. I become, more empathy with others. And that is my blessing, to understand more, to go deeper into life experiences. And without that, I won't understand many things. Wow, what a life journey. So it's the winter time, like the plants, they need to go deep for the water. And that is the time really to get rooted, to prepare for big growth when time comes. So be grateful and embrace this winter season. You become taller, you become wider, and as you go deeper, the possibility is endless. That is winter. Springtime. It's a time of miracle. It's a time of magic. It's a time of growth. Wow, this is spring. Everything spring to life. Here in the farm, there are many, many trees and fruit tree, flowers and crops and everything. And in winter time, it seems that they are dying. But when the time comes, everything springs to life. There's a cycle, there's a rhythm of life. There's a magic in life. Just trust it. It will grow. Just hang on. And the time comes. It is just amazing. Now, spring doesn't last forever. Winter doesn't last forever. Same as springtime. Sometimes we call it the window of opportunity. When it's gone, it's gone. The magic and the miracle is gone. Now, I live in a farming village, and the villagers have been farming from generation to generation, and they support each other. And when I meet them in the village, they always say that now is the time to plant these seeds, this seed, and they said that this is the time. And then they very kindly give me some seed. And then I meet them the next morning and say, did you plant it? Did you plant it? in the beginning, I a little bit delay, and then I learned it the hard way. And after the delay, one day may be okay, but 2 days, 3 days, 1 month, 2 months, gone. Even if you plant it, it doesn't grow, or maybe it doesn't grow into the kind of beautiful fruits or whatever that you wanted. So the time for this spring season is magical, but we need to seize it. Seize the moment, seize the season. It's a time to work hard. It's a time to really not to think too much, not to make it complicated, not to contemplate. Just do it. Work. I started my business, I'm so grateful that I don't know why, I just go for it. I have my drive, I have my passion, and just do it, the flyers and the calls, the invitation, just like what Jim said, put it so, in a way, very powerful. He said that if you tell the farmer in springtime, come to join me for bowling, the farmer will say that you are stupid. This is not the time to do the bowling. There will be time for bowling, for recreation, but this is the time to work, to go the extra mile, to stay late into the night, and to wake up early in the morning when the sun is out, and when the soil is fertile, when the humidity, when everything is the best for the seeding to come. And we need to do it massively. Like I plant my crop, I won't plant just if I want to have a 2 fruit tree, I won't plant 2 seeds. I will plant 10, even 100. Because like in nature, every seed we plant, every customer we get, some might continue, some might quit because they maybe not to have that determination to transform their health. Some may be flushed away for some reason, and that's why to guarantee, to make sure that you have the whatever you want to plant, massive. I stayed late, and I just work and enjoy the process, like the happy farmer. While they plant, while they sweating, singing. So this is a season of magic. This is a season to work. This is a season to sweat. This is a season to plant and seize the time. And this is spring, summertime. Summer is a time of opportunity and also enemies and challenges. With the sun, with the rain, with the storm, with everything growing, the plant grow, but also the insects grow, and the bacteria grow, and everything grows. So as a mother, it's a time to nourish, to nurture. As a farmer, it's to fertilize and to strengthen. Be a mother of your internal yourself. To nourish it with love and care. It's to nourish your kids, just to nourish your babies, to nourish your customer, especially new customer, especially new members, with love and care, with cheering, with clapping, just like any mother. When you see the baby having the first smile, the first vocalizing, the first step, even clumsy, we even fall down. As mother, we say, wow, you are so brilliant. You are amazing. Well done. Let's do this to ourselves, to our members, to our customer. That's how the babies grow. That's how the baby know that they are wow. The trust, That's how a customer develops the habits, good habits. That's how our members know that they are on the right track, the confidence building. That's how you can tell yourself, I am doing it, I'm making it happen. This cheering is so important. And to fertilize the nourishment with information, inspiration, and the heart. We nourish our customer, fertilize the organization with information, inspiration, positive energy. And as a great mother, you grow, your customer grow, your members grow, your organization grow in this abundant summertime. And of course, it's also the time for enemies. Enemies outside, challenges outside, maybe this and this happen outside. But more important, beware of the enemies inside. The enemy of worry. We worry about this and that. Of course, we can be concerned about something, to be careful and to be, look out for things. But this concern do not turn into something that conquer you, overwhelm you. And this lead to another enemy. It is overcautious. Thinking about, what if I do it and it doesn't work? What if I fail? This kind of overcautious thinking is paralyzing. You stand still, you freeze, and you miss the opportunity. So, and also this, at the same time, is another enemy is about doubt. And the most important and sometimes it's devastating is self-doubt. Say that maybe they can make it, I cannot make it. Remember what Jim reminds us. Through Herbalife history, through Herbalife testimony from all walks of life, from different culture, different country, different background, different ages, different family, different. We have enough testimonial. We have enough successes that prove that everyone can make it. Everyone can achieve what they set goal for. As you work hard, through your dedication, through your passion, through your hard work, through your self-development, believe in yourself. Get rid of the weeds of the self-doubt. Get rid of the weeds of complaint. Get rid of the over-worry, over-cautious, and just go for it and clean it. And as you clear all these weeds that is inside you, clear all these enemies that is inside you, you have the energy. You have the positivity that create the possibility in summertime. So, fathering, mothering, this abundant opportunity in summertime, and be ready for the next season. Finally, it's the harvest time. It's the autumn time. It's a beautiful season. And for this season, it's the time to see your crops. Maybe you have big crops, abundant crops, or maybe you have just small crops, or maybe nothing. Now the key about harvest time, number one, is to take full responsibility of what you have, whether big, medium, and small, versus giving some kind of excuses. You can well say, sometimes we say, because of the weather, because of the storm, because of the insects, because of whatever that happened, that's why I have nothing, I have, unsatisfactory result. That may be a choice. But if you choose to have the excuses, you're saying to yourself that I am powerless and I'm not able and I am hopeless. You give away your power. But when you take charge and when you tell yourself that whatever happened, whatever your crops are, I am responsible. And with that, you take back the power in you. And that power is that you can change. You can learn from yourself. And then you become the powerhouse of your life. So really, I encourage all of us, at time of harvest time, be responsible. And key number 2 is to celebrate. If you have a big crop, abundant crop, you deserve it. You make it happen. It's the time to dance, to celebrate, to cheers. Yes, elaborate. It's not about, it's not about that you boast or something. You deserve it. And give yourself a deep, wow, yeah, I made it. Even you have small crop or even no crops, you still celebrate. Why? Because you celebrate yourself for taking the journey, for having the courage, for being in the adventure, for learning, and to experience. We all learn by trial and error. It's so powerful. So give yourself, wow, congratulations. You are on your way. You are learning. You're courageous. So whatever, the crops is celebration. Dance. And of course, and number 3 key, whatever your crops are, it's a time to review. Review the last cycle, how you went through the winter, the spring and autumn, and of course the summertime. And the great thing about life is that there's a cycle. This autumn gone, whether big, small or nothing, it's gone. And you can have a new page of new winter, new spring and new summer and new harvest. And as you learn through this journey, through yourself and through other people, you can, upgrade yourself and expand yourself and go deeper, and then the next harvest will be different. And remember, I remember there's a saying on stage. It say that your time will come. There are times when I just, wow, I'm not enough. I'm not doing well enough, and I say people getting celebration on stage and say that, wow, what I did last year, what have I achieved, what I have not achieved. But on that time, someone on stage said that your time will come. What an encouragement. So as you review yourself and you contemplate and tell yourself that, yeah, my time, your time will come. And that is for sure. We learn from each other, and we support each other, and we inspire each other. So this is the seasons, and we learn from nature, and sometimes we learn from our journey, and sometimes I live in a farm. I look at my crop and I review, and I look at the other people's crops, and I ask other farmers in the nearby villages, and how you have, how you grow your crops, and I learn from them. So I want to close with very, very powerful statement by Jim Rohn. He said, don't wish it is easier. Wish we are better. Don't wish less problem. Wish we have more skill. And don't wish it's less challenging. Wish that we are wiser. We're so blessed to be together in this journey. And thank you so much for your story, for your contribution, for your struggle, for your successes. What an inspiration. And together, as a unit, helping one person at a time. And together, what a big project! Making this world healthier and happier. I have to say thank you, thank you, thank you. Can't wait to listen to your story, learn from you, inspired by you, and give you hugs and kisses. I love you. Don't wish it to make changes. So don't let go. Worry. Because insect comes. Summertime. Wow, this is the time for opportunity and challenges. This is the time with the heat, with the rain, with the fertile soil. Time for growth for the crops, and so do enemies. The insects and everything grow. So what can you learn from this season? Finally, it's harvest time. It's autumn. It's beautiful. Cheers. Let me take a sip first.